Let's start with your reading, Sagittarius. Today, we're going to do something a little different. Today, we're going to glance over your recent past, present, and near future, and then we will immediately clarify in order to get more information and more details about the messages. If you like this format better, please do me a favor and like the video so that I know to do more of this for you in the future. Now, let's begin with your reading. Okay. All right. The main energy for the reading today is the Two of Wands. And what I see right here is that something is bringing you out of your comfort zone, Sagittarius. Something you're thinking about, something you're looking into, something you want to do or say, but you're not sure if you should. You might be coming from a situation where you decided to take a risk, and right now you're wondering if you should have waited instead, if you should have let the other person make their move. There is some analyzing going on here, analyzing what has happened up to this point in order to set up expectations for the future. So let's see what this message is about. In the past position, we have the Five of Wands and the Two of Cups reversed. The first message that comes to mind by looking at these two cards is, we almost had it. We almost had it. As if potentially you were really invested into a connection over here, into an idea, and you found yourself at some point experiencing perfection, experiencing a type of balance and happiness that maybe you didn't even know existed. You were really happy, Sagittarius, for a moment there. But since this Two of Cups is showing up reversed right next to the Five of Wands, obviously we see that something brought in unbalance instead, number 5. Something unexpected that delayed or even put an end to the situation itself. We'll see what happened here. In the present position, we have the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Four of Cups. You know, right here I see someone who's actually really disappointed with how things have turned out overall. We see right here that this could be you or the other person, but clearly somebody has built a lot of expectations around that Two of Cups. And right now they find themselves dealing with a reality that is very much different from the original expectation. Someone is still rejecting the current state of things. There are two new beginnings up here. Two aces, and this person is just rejecting them completely. There is a feeling of neglect. Someone is upset. They seem even more cold and detached, but only because they're trying to process the overall disappointment. Also, there is a decision coming up here, something that potentially you, Sagittarius, will do with these two aces, which is going to unlock the situation and take you 10 steps forward. And it's going to happen fast. We'll see what this is about. Sorry for that little pause. I just lowered the blind. The sun was way too intense. Now, in the near future, we have the Queen of Swords and the Lovers. What's very important to point out is that the Lovers goes beyond the relationship message. This is something that comes in and will surprise you because it will be the perfect match with your expectations. You might have had a vision or a dream, and now you're seeing this happening right there in front of you. Overall, it will be the response to what you have been aiming for in this situation. That's why we have this Two of Wands up here as the main energy. Because now you need to set up high expectations. Because what comes up here with the Lovers will match your expectations. There is love coming in, but this time something will be different. This time something will feel different. We'll see what's going to be. Now, let's start by clarifying your past position. Ace of Cups, Seven of Swords, and Nine of Wands. The truth here is that in the past, the situation took off really quickly. Something happened really fast here. You both wanted to go for this new beginning, this Ace of Cups. You felt the power, and it really felt right in the moment. You wanted to focus on the now, on the present, without thinking how it was going to evolve, because it felt perfect right then. You thought that for once you wanted to take a risk, right? Get out of your comfort zone, as we were saying, and just follow your gut instinct. Then obviously something has happened, something changed, and it challenged that very fragile balance that you had in between each other, because it was still relatively new, something you were still building trust and all. Therefore, at the first doubt or issue, the whole thing just came falling apart because it was built very fast. It made them seem as though they were walking away or as though they didn't care anymore, but it's not true. Nine of Wands. This is someone who has raised their guard, who has built a wall that wasn't there before. Someone who got scared and decided to start hiding their feelings. And what I see is that love was still there, and a lot of it, even more potentially, but all of a sudden it got hidden. So let's clarify the present position. Two of Wands, the Fool, and Hierophant. You know, it looks like somebody here in the present is still waiting to hear back from the other person. We see another Two of Wands here, very similar to your energy, the main energy. But this time, this card, when it comes to the other person, talks about the fact that they're waiting on you. They still have expectations when it comes to this in general. Doesn't matter how much time it has passed, that connection is still very much alive, the Hierophant. And it hasn't diminished in intensity at all. You, Sagittarius, currently might just be wondering if you just should move on and stop thinking about this completely. Thinking, why am I still trying to figure out what to do in this situation when it feels like I am the only one doing so? I can tell that soon you will decide to move on from this, the Fool, deciding that you don't want to keep putting your life on pause for this. Deciding to put yourself out there again, potentially. Maybe start dating or talking to people. And that's when things will actually take a turn. Because by you doing this, you will end up triggering something big in the other person and in the overall situation. And we see it right here with the cards coming up next. So let's clarify. By the way, Seven of Cups. This is you dating. This is you looking through your options and see what's out there once again. Let's clarify the future energy. This person is really trying everything that they can energetically to not let you go. This person doesn't want to let you go. King of Wands, Six of Pentacles, and Two of Swords. This is really looking good for you, Sagittarius. This is really looking good. There is some sort of surprise, given what's going to be done, given what's going to be said. The way it's going to happen will really surprise you. Overall, love is coming back in. That feeling of adrenaline mixed with happiness is coming back in. Can't see who yet, can't see with whom yet, but you're definitely going to manifest that Magician right there. You're going to manifest a passionate, loving connection once more. Now, we'll see who this is, but the most important thing to notice here is that you're not attaching outcome to people and situations anymore. That's why this is really taking off right now. You know what your heart wants. You definitely know that. And you raise your expectations when it comes to love, which is definitely good. But at the same time, you're not trying to force that vision on people who just do not seem to make it happen for you. You're letting go of a very detailed vision where something has to happen at a specific time with a specific person, and you just let it happen. And that's when the real deal comes in. Potentially with the same person but different energy, or maybe someone brand new, we will see. But overall, this is someone who's really bringing in the real type of energy that you want to see whenever you start something that will last a long time. We see the Six of Pentacles. Someone is investing, someone is taking a risk and coming towards you. But obviously, this is a decision that needs to be made by both people involved. And at first, there is some delay. There is something that will delay it a little bit, but at the same time, it will feel good, Sagittarius. Whatever it's coming in here, it will make you feel really, really good. So let's keep going with this message and let's see what this is going to be about overall, and also not just right now, but also in the long run. What should you expect in the near future as soon as you let go of a specific vision? Who is it going to come in, and what else you should expect in the next few months after this connection begins for you? Let's look into what's coming next for you, Sagittarius. If you want to dive deeper into the messages, just follow me in the extended reading link below in the description box. Also, don't forget that every single week I randomly select viewers who have watched the extended video to offer them a 100% free personal live reading. The readings are not 30 minutes anymore because it's not enough time. We are going to go up to 45 minutes for all the readings. I send out emails every Monday morning to confirm. Please make sure to check out your spam folder as well. Now, stay tuned for the extended preview coming right up after this. Welcome back to your extended reading, Sagittarius. The bridging energy taking us from this current situation to the incoming events is Judgment. And honestly, by looking at this card, I feel that there is something from the past that is going to make a comeback. Someone has made some adjustments, has understood what the real issues to solve were in this situation. And there is open communication, small changes that will actually make a big impact. Right here, you might feel as though whatever is coming in here, at first, it will be small, maybe even underwhelming. But trust me when I say that when you see Judgment, those are the events that can actually change the very situation and the outcome as well completely. Right here, we see that also you are thinking about the situation in the past, a situation that you thought it was perfect back then. But now with Judgment, you're challenged to rethink that. Was it as perfect as you thought? Was it really everything that you wanted? Or also back then, there was something that needed to be fixed, that needed to be adjusted. It feels like right here, you have a new start coming, whether it's with a brand new person or with the same person, brand new energy. Why do I say that? Ace of Cups, Ace of Cups twice, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. I mean, we see a lot of aces. We see a lot of new beginnings. Let's see if this is a false beginning or if this is actually meant to work out in the long run as well. By the way, another Ace of Wands here. So let's start by clarifying the exact energy that it's coming towards you in the near future. And let's see what's happening on that side of the picture. Let's see the intentions, the real feelings, and the things that you might not be able to see at the moment on the surface. Let's look into it. Okay. Two of Wands, Four of Wands. Oh my God, Sagittarius, the Magician. This is someone who actually truly adores you, and someone who now understands something they didn't understand before. This is a classic example of someone who had to be away from you in order to understand how special and important you are to them. You have no idea how many times I see this in readings, but it's very powerful. The distance will teach you a lot. The distance will make you really reevaluate and reprioritize your life. Not just the distance, but also thinking that you've lost something, thinking that you've lost someone. And we see right here that this person honestly just wants to come back home. They think about